welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. If you are new here, hi, my name is Shelby. I am so excited to have you here with me. It has been a little over a month since I have created and uploaded a video here, and from the title you can probably see why. So I ended up getting COVID-19. So I wanted to make this video just because I wanted to share my experience with having COVID, especially being immunocompromised. That was something that I really wanted to share with people, my experience, my symptoms, and what I did. I just kind of wanted to bring awareness and let you know that you are not alone. This is in no way any type of medical advice or anything like that. This is just what happened to me. Now, I don't want to take this video lightly because this is a really serious topic that I am talking about. It can be very sensitive and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Some people out there have lost loved ones and have been deeply affected by this virus. So a little bit of background about me is that I have an autoimmune disease. I feel like I might have shared it on my channel before, I'm not 100% sure, but it is called Wegener's granulomatosis, and it is pretty much a rare disease, and my body pretty much attacks all my healthy blood vessels in my body. So my body is pretty much attacking itself. So I already have a low immune system, and then on top of that, I get rituximab infusions, which also lowers my immune system. So I am not telling you guys to get anything or do anything. I am just stating what I did and what my doctors recommended for me, and that is to get the vaccine. So essentially, I got the vaccine, I got the Pfizer vaccine, and I still ended up getting COVID. Now, I was super annoyed, right? Like, I got the vaccine, why did I still get COVID? Well, I was explained that pretty much if I wouldn't have gotten the vaccine, that I probably would have actually been like in the hospital way worse off than I would have been. So now that you got a little bit of the background information, let me just tell you about my actual experience of having COVID while being immunocompromised. So Friday was feeling amazing, and Saturday morning, as soon as I woke up, I was so congested. I was like, what the heck is this? And I honestly just thought it was a weather change because it was mid-September, and that's like when fall starts and the weather starts getting chilly and dropping. So I was like, oh, it's probably just my allergies. So I took some Allegra, I did a neti pot, which neti pots are amazing, but it didn't help literally anything. I also took Tylenol, and I really just thought that like I was just congested. So Sunday I woke up pretty much feeling just as congested, if not more. I felt super tired and was just having GI symptoms. I pretty much just laid on the couch all day, just trying to rest. It was a Sunday. So I woke up Monday feeling just as congested, if not worse, than the day before. I really thought that I just had this like bad cold or it was allergies. I honestly did not think it was COVID at all. But then Monday afternoon, my left eye got swollen, and I do not mess around with my eyes, especially my left eye, because it really got destroyed from my autoimmune disease. And my eye got swollen, there was like green discharge coming out, so I was like, I'm gonna make an appointment with my doctor and also kill two birds with one stone because I'm also not feeling good. So I made an appointment for Tuesday. It was like Tuesday afternoon or something. It was an online appointment, and I also forgot to mention that Monday night, literally the night before my appointment, I got night sweats. And I had night sweats from that night on until 2 weeks after that point. Like, I had night sweats every single night. So Tuesday rolls around, I have my appointment with my doctor, and she tells me that she wants me to get a COVID test. And she's like, we just need to rule it out. We need to make sure, since you are immunocompromised. I I was like, dang it, because, you know, I've already gotten so many tests in the past because I am immunocompromised. And I was just like, every time in the past that I've been sick, I haven't had it. So like, blah, 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 you know. So they only do tests on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at my doctor's. So I had to wait till the next day, Wednesday. And in that time, I started feeling way worse than I did before. And all the symptoms were literally just hitting me all at once. So I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I'm just gonna say it now. I lost my taste and smell on Sunday, and I still do not have it back. It's been like a little over a month, I think, now, and I still can't really taste or smell anything. And it's torture, honestly. You never really thought about it before, but like all the foods I eat, it tastes like texture. Like I can't taste anything, I can't smell anything. It's really sad. So Curtis went and brought me to get my COVID test on Wednesday. The nurse was so nice, and she actually did like an oral swab of my mouth instead of the nose one, because my nose is super sensitive from my disease as well. So Wednesday, I'm feeling like honestly way worse than I did all these other days. And again, I still don't think I have COVID. I don't know why, but I'm just like, there's no way. So Thursday morning, I wake up to Curtis shaking me awake, and I'm like, what? Like just in the sickness days. And he's like, your dad is on the phone. Everyone's been trying to call you. My doctor's office called both my parents. They called me. I was sleeping, you know, I had COVID. So like, yeah, call your doctor. They need to get a hold of you. And I'm like, okay. So the first thing I do is obviously go check my chart, because I wanted to see what my test result was. And I was positive for COVID. So I was shocked and annoyed and sad and just feeling, you know, poopy. And so I called my doctor, and they told me that I needed to immediately go to the hospital and get this infusion. And it is called the monoclonal infusion. Could totally be saying that wrong. So literally that same day, within like 2 hours, I was in the hospital getting an infusion. So we get to the hospital, and I'm really nervous because, you know, I don't want to be at the hospital and I have to do it all by myself. I just wanted to give a special shout out to the nurses and doctors and literally everybody that is involved with helping with COVID-19, because my nurse was literally amazing. I was so scared to go in there by myself, and she just made me feel so much more comfortable. So just remember to say thank you to your doctors and nurses, and just let them know how awesome and special they are. I literally was like, thank you, you're so sweet, like you're literally an angel. Like I was just praising her, because, you know, they don't get that a lot. I feel like a lot of the time, you know, they are in bad situations and family members are yelling at them, their patients are in pain, so they're taking it out on them. And it sucks, but it does happen, and I think we also just need to thank them. So I'm going to try to explain this monoclonal infusion to you guys as it was explained to me, and I'm going to try and do it simple, but let's see what happens. So pretty much this infusion is supposed to help me fight off COVID and lessen my symptoms and lessen the probability of me being actually hospitalized. So the monoclonal antibodies are actually created in a lab, and the antibodies are actually supposed to attach to the virus and block it from entering the human cells. So I didn't really have any symptoms that I know of from the infusion. I already was having a ton of symptoms from COVID, so literally could have been one of those and I would have never known. So I would say Thursday night, which was my 6th day, was like the worst. I also had the infusion that day, so who knows if that had something to do with it. But I felt honestly like horrible. I couldn't even get up off the couch like to go back to bed. Thank God for Curtis for like helping me up, because like I didn't even want to move. So let's go over all the symptoms that I have so far. I woke up with terrible congestion, couldn't breathe, blowing my nose, had a cough, I had phlegm in my chest. I had a fever, I was hot and cold, I had night sweats almost every single night for 2 weeks. I was super nauseous and was having really bad GI symptoms. I was super tired and lethargic. I really couldn't do anything besides just sit there and watch TV. I can't taste or smell anything. My eye got super swollen and had discharge coming out of it, which I still have no idea what that was from. I just cleaned my eye multiple times and put ice on it and it went away. So that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I pretty much felt exactly the same. I didn't feel any worse and I didn't feel any better. Monday morning rolls around, which I think is my 9th day of having COVID, and I woke up feeling a lot better. I was like, oh, I have like a little bit of energy. I like want to clean a couple things. I wasn't as congested. I wasn't as nauseous. I actually wanted to eat something. So it took about 3 to 4 days for the infusion to actually kick in and do its thing. So as the days went on, I just started to feel better a teeny bit every single day. So I actually read on the paper that they gave me that because I am immunocompromised, I should stay quarantined for 20 days. Just because I actually can spread the virus still at that point, I guess. So I had an isolated 20 days with Curtis. Thank goodness for him because he took such good care of me. Thanks, Curtis, if you're watching. So if you're wondering at this point, how am I feeling? And this virus is super nasty. It really kicked my butt, and I feel like it does have like lingering after effects. I still feel a little bit congested. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I still have like a little bit of a cough. I feel like I get tired a lot easier. I don't have as much energy. I still cannot smell or taste anything, so that is really upsetting. But as the days go on, I just keep getting a little bit better each day. Honestly, the whole thing feels like a huge blur. I felt like I was in some like sort of daze or something. I don't know how to explain it. So now we are at the end of this video, and I really hope you guys gained something from it, whether it be knowledge, whether you just don't want to feel alone, whether you just wanted to know my experience, whatever it is. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate you clicking on my video and hanging out with me. I hope all of you stay safe and healthy out there, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!